Hi, Rebecca here. It's day 39, and today's topic that we have is texture or flavor. Which do you prefer? And I got to tell you that this is really outside of my comfort zone because um, I've never really thought about texture or flavor or what I really like. Am I a texture person or am I a flavor person? And it's scary to me because food's always been that enemy. Food has been that power that I can't can't quite control, and so to put so much emphasis on texture or flavor is is frightening because I've always used food as something of an emotion. You know how I feel. Yesterday, I missed day 39, and here I am today doing it. Is because um, it was a rough day. Emotionally, it was a rough day, and I was really wanting to eat something that because I wanted to. I think what I want to do is smother my emotions when it comes to eating, and so eating has never been really friendly or enjoyable for me, and I'm really learning how to do it now, and it's been quite the experience. So I haven't mastered the texture or the flavor because food has just been something that I gobbled down in a matter of seconds, not minutes, seconds. And so I want to, learn how to enjoy food and learn how to appreciate it. Now, I really love to bake and cook food for other people, and it's really important that for me is to prepare a wonderful meal and to have people appreciate it. And that is what gives me great joy. But I've never really learned how to appreciate eating the food that I cook. I taste as I'm going, and it's like, yeah, that tastes okay, and that's good. But food has always been something that I've been afraid of because food reminds me that I can't handle it. And yesterday, I can't exactly pinpoint what was so frustrating about yesterday as opposed to the day before or today. It's just that I was just having a moment, and I was teary, and I was really frustrated, and I haven't figured out why, because we're we're starting to realize that our parents are getting older, and that we have to be more available to them and to be able to help them transition in their health. And so being up here away from my tribe that I love in Oklahoma, that we're having to make some decisions about what do we do. And because we've lived such a mobile life in the last couple of years, that basically we live out of our trailer, our what do you call it? Our mobile trailer. We have a travel trailer. That's what I'm trying to think of. And I love the adventures that we've had in our travel trailer in the last 2 years. But then when my son Troy died, it's not as much fun. And so I've been really wanting to have some roots. And it's been, we've had to make decisions, and we made the decision yesterday, my husband and I, that we need to come up to Missouri and spend this time with my in-laws, with my husband's parents, because they haven't been well. And my father-in-law, even though he's not in the hospital, my mother-in-law is, but he's got pneumonia also. And so we need to be closer to them. And so we decided yesterday that we were going to go ahead and bring the trailer up so we can be closer to them, because even though I have no doubt that my mother-in-law is going to be coming out of the hospital this time, but it's not always going to be one day she's not going to come out of the hospital, and we need to be here to support our parents. And so I guess that's where you just want to kind of eat your feelings and go, I know this is the right thing, but it's just another move and another upheaval where I finally found like I was getting my roots, and now I have to switch gears. And like my husband told me today, he says, no matter where you end up, you always make friends and you always do well. But dang it, 57 years old. I keep making new friends. I have friends from coast to coast, and I love that. But sometimes I just get tired of having to make new friends. So this time I'm doing it different because I don't want to eat my feelings. I want to be successful in what I'm doing and to feel good about myself. And I know that this is what we need to do. I know in my heart we prayed about it. And so, it could be we'd be here for 5 months or 5 years or whatever we need to do, because my husband and I both have servants' hearts, and he needs to work, and I need to be happy with where I'm at, and usually I am. But like I said, with Troy dying, everything's changed, and I hate change sometimes. But I'm not overeating. I'm staying on my way of eating, because yesterday was the day I really wanted what I would think is an alcoholic or a drug addict. I really wanted a fix. And when I started thinking about it, there wasn't anything that I really wanted, because my new way of eating has been very satisfying, and as long as I have a plan, I'm sticking to it. So I just hope that whatever you're going through, or whatever life throws at you, that you're able to take care of yourself first, because that's what I'm doing. And even though sometimes we do things that we don't know why we need to do, well, we know why we need to do them, and we don't really want to do them because for whatever reason. But we need to take care of ourselves first. Not in the way that I mean take care of myself, so no, I'm not going to do this. You need to do what's right. And when you love family, family is very important. And I don't want to ever live with any regrets, as I should have done this and I should have done that. So, you know what? I'm going to make it work, and we're going to be okay. And the best part of it is that I have victory from yesterday, that I didn't go down and get the 2-scoop ice cream that I thought I wanted, or actually it wouldn't have mattered what it was. I just wanted to drown my sorrows in a bowl of something. Alcoholics or drug addicts do it in their drugs or their drink or whatever. I do it in food. And you know what? Yesterday, I didn't do it in food, and I got through today, and today was a good day. And I feel really good with the choices that we're making. It's just another change. And this too will pass, and we'll get through it. And you know what? We're going to be better for it, because we gave our loved ones what we need to do. And there isn't one loved one in this world that I have that I wouldn't do anything for. So I hope that you're having a great day. And I know this was kind of deep. So I'm sorry I can't tell you if I like texture or flavor better than the other. But here's a test for you. Check out the food that you like. Are you a texture person, or are you a flavor person? And maybe someday I'll be able to tell you what I am. But right now, I have no idea, because food has always been such an enemy of mine, and I'm not going to let that happen. I used to be that way. I'm not anymore, and we are going to find out, because now I'm going to be much more aware. Do I like this texture, or do I like the flavor better? Because before, I used to just gobble everything down. Seriously, I used to swallow my emotions, and I'm not going to do that anymore. Again, I used to be that way. I'm not anymore, and I am really committed to my way of life. I was telling a friend of mine today that I love this new way of eating, because I actually feel very satisfied in my eating and what I'm doing, in spite of all of the challenges that you have and the upheaval. And because I've had to be so mobile and figure things out, I'm still eating right on what I need to eat, because I know that when I start eating something that's not good for me, it's going to be all downhill from there. And because I am satisfied with what I'm eating, I'm not having those cravings. But I'm having emotional cravings. I'm having emotional issues that I've always turned to food for. Used to be that way, not anymore. So I hope you have a great day, and I'm sorry that these days are stretching it out, but it's important that there's some things I can put together and string together and go, these are great. And then there's other things that, hey, the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to get to the bottom line of what's eating me so I can move on and enjoy life. And I'll tell you, the smaller I get, the better I feel and the more stamina I have. And my mother-in-law, I told her about the bulletproof coffee, and she wants me to bring one to the hospital with her tomorrow, and I don't even have the guts to try it. So we'll see if I'll do it, and maybe not tomorrow, but she's really wanting a bulletproof coffee. If you don't know what that is, look it up. So here's to day 40 tomorrow, and thank you for watching. And if you like this video and you can really relate to what I'm talking about, give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions or you want to have comments, please do so, because I really appreciate the feedback that you all are giving. And we're doing this together. I'm not by myself. I totally feel that. So here's to day 39, and I hope to see you on day 40. Bye. Hope it's tomorrow, too. I hope day 40 is tomorrow. Say a prayer. Thanks. Bye.